Everybody, welcome back to the Center Lane, a political discussion for those of us in the middle. Compromise is not a four-letter word. It's okay. I was thinking that 2028 is time for us to get a woman president. What do you all think? I want to hear about your comments. I want to give you my top four, okay? I'll give you two Republicans and two Democrat choices who I would seriously consider if they were to run for office and become the candidate for their respective parties. Start out with the Republicans. Condoleezza Rice, yes, everybody's favorite. People love her, and there's for a good reason. She's well respected. She's very, very smart. She understands how the world works today. And I think that's really huge. So would she be the greatest person to run our economy? Her personally, probably not. But I'll tell you what, she's smart enough to get the right people around her who could. So she would be one of my choices for the Republican. Secondly, I like Nikki Haley, man. I'm sorry. I was disappointed when she capitulated to Trump at the end there after she had to finally withdraw from the race. But kudos to her for running. And she ran a pretty strong race. I think it was respectable. Being a politician, though, she's trying to save her butt by, kissing up a little bit. I didn't like that too much. But if she was to run in 28, she's already been a governor. She's been a UN ambassador. She has a lot of world experience. She understands the world, and she understands the domestic and the economic side as well. She did a pretty good job in South Carolina. I got a lot of family there, so I've kind of saw firsthand how she did things. Not bad, not bad. So Nikki Haley would be my second choice on the Republican side. On the Democratic side, let's stick with the Rices. I love Susan Rice, man. I wish that Biden would have picked her for his VP, took Kamala Harris instead. I thought that was a huge mistake, I mean, nothing against Kamala Harris, but to me, Susan Rice is a much better choice. She's quiet. She's not a politician at all, but she's extremely smart. She has a lot of experience as a national security advisor, and she also was in Biden's cabinet or as an advisor for his last 4 years in office. And I think too that when he came up with the dementia thing and he dropped out, I think she would have had a better choice of winning. Maybe I'm wrong about that, I don't know, but I think that she could have appealed to a lot of people. She's kind of low key, but she's a good low key. A second choice for the Democrats would be Tammy Duckworth. I love her, man, that senator from Illinois, the Iraq war veteran who lost both her legs in a helicopter. She was a helicopter pilot. She's a lieutenant colonel. She'd make a great national Secretary of Defense right now. She'd be awesome. She completely just decimated Pete Hegseth in that hearing they had a couple weeks ago. Go on YouTube and check that out if you want to see. But not only that, I mean, she's just extremely knowledgeable. She's been around the block, and she understands how the government works. She understands how the world works. So I think that she'd make an excellent choice. Honorable mention, Stephanie Murphy. She can't run because she was born in Vietnam. She's Vietnamese, but she came here when she was 3 months old. She's a former congressperson, Blue Dog Democrat out of Central Florida, Orlando area. She would make an excellent choice for as a president. And I think that, I see the Supreme Court's giving up all these things and changing our Constitution, and I'll talk about that in another podcast. But why a person like her is ineligible to be president someday, really, I don't get that. I mean, come on, 3 months old she came here. She's red, white, and blue all the way. Come on. So that's something that the Supreme Court, they want to change some stuff up. Maybe they need to look at that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, those are my four choices. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Go down in comments below. I will jump in when I can. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you soon.